Hey guys, I'm Rich from NeoWin. Today we're unboxing the Dell XPS 15. Now, this machine was announced at CES, so it's not the newest thing out there. You'll notice, if you follow my work, you know that a lot of the stuff I'm reviewing is like brand new. But I really wanted to get my hands on the XPS 15 because I think it's one of the best products on the market for a certain type of user. It's got a quad-core HQ processor, and it's not a gaming laptop. And there aren't many of those. There aren't many really powerful, portable Ultrabooks that aren't listed as gaming laptops. There is one gaming Ultrabook, but that's made by Acer, and I'm not even sure if it's out yet. So there it is. By the way, this is a box that came in the box. The regular box is right here, and we'll take a look at what else is in there. By the way, it's just a big old box. But yeah, it's pretty much just a power cable, and the power brick is in there somewhere if I can get it. Whoops, I'm making a mess here. So yeah, you can see it uses standard charging cable. It's not like USB Type-C or anything. All right, so yeah, quad-core, Core i7. Now, you might have heard that Intel's 8th generation chips are out. This is 7th generation, and I'll get into that because the 8th generation chips that are out, you have quad-core U-series processors. So you actually have quad-core 13-inch Ultrabooks now. And obviously that's not what this is, because the U-series processors are low power. They're meant to be more efficient, but now they're quad-core instead of dual-core, so they have a lot more power. They're not going to be as powerful as the HQ processors. This is the same processor that you see in gaming laptops. It's the Core i7 HQ, or some gaming laptops have HK also. But yeah, you can see it's got a 4K display, super glossy there. Yeah, so just to run down the specs, like I said, 15.6-inch 4K display, Core i7 7700 HQ processor, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigabyte SSD. All right, you can kind of see my reflection in there, but whatever. And yeah, it's just a really cool machine. I think it's about 4.5 pounds, so it's portable. I'm going to bring this machine with me to Ignite this year. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 GPU, so yeah, there's a lot of power there. It's not quite a gaming laptop, although it does have a powerful GPU, and you will be able to play some games on it. But if you watched when I unboxed the Lenovo Legion Y720 and the Y920, those can be, I mean, the Y720, I think it's about 7.5 pounds. I really hate how Cortana does this now. But, and the Y920 weighs about 10 pounds. So, while I could bring one, I'm going to try to do a live stream of Cuphead because it comes out during Ignite. And I could bring the Y720 with me, but I don't want to. It's just too heavy to be really portable. So really, I've always felt like the Dell XPS 15 is a good mixture of like power, portability, productivity, because the keyboard's nice too. All right, a lot of the gaming laptops that I've used, you're not really going to want to type up an article on them because the keyboard is really geared more towards gaming. All right, so while that's checking for updates, we can just take a look over here. We have a fingerprint reader, trackpad, obviously, keyboard. So we can see while this thing is still trying to install updates that it's the bezel on the device is really slim. Even on the wow, I shut off the sound on this. All right, so we're gonna sign in. We'll come back. You can see we can set up the fingerprint reader here, which actually seems to be a lot more responsive than some of the others that I've set up, which can be a little bit of a pain to set up. I've found with the Windows Hello ones at least. All right, so we're almost there, and then it's going to ask me to do it from another angle. Try another angle. There we go. All right, and that should be pretty quick. Fingerprint readers. I'm not a big fan of them on laptops, except the one on the MateBook X, which that was built into the power button, and you would press the button to power on the PC, and it would just log you in. You didn't have to wait till it was booted for it to recognize your fingerprint. Okay, now we should be almost in. Cortana, accept. And we are in the United States. Not whatever that said. We'll scroll down. All right, now we should be good to go. And okay, that's the last step. Hopefully it'll sign me in. All right, so again, fingerprint scanner is over here. Trackpad, keyboard, power buttons up here, which it would be. I don't see why. Wow. Okay. I don't really see. Wow, I have never seen anything like this in the setup experience. Anybody who knows the Windows setup experience knows it should just look like this. It shouldn't. Yeah. So anyway, you got the front camera down here. Not sure how that's gonna go. Well, we'll see. I guess it's normally the front camera's up at the top, and for good reason, because that's kind of where your face is aligned with. But yeah, we'll see. Over here, ports. This machine does have some ports. We have a USB Type A up here. We have an SD card reader. Let's see, on the other side, we've got three. No, that's not a headphone jack. Is headset jack, I should say, because some machines do have separate jacks, mainly desktop separate jacks for audio and input and output. Over here is power. Another USB Type A port, HDMI, and of course, Thunderbolt 3 or USB Type C. So we've got, let's start. All right, now that's the background that I got with the OLED ThinkPad X1 Yoga. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the touchscreen is optional, but I can't wait to use this machine a little more. It came with the Creators Update pre-installed, which is pretty cool. I'll have to check for more updates, and I'll have to dive deeper. I'll try to edit some video on here. We can see 15063.332 Core i7 7700HQ. I'm going to be interested to see when Intel announces that they really only announced the 8th gen U series processors, which are what go in like the 13-inch Ultrabooks. I'm going to be interested to see what they do when they announce the new HQ and HK Pro. By the way, the only difference between HQ and HK is that HK is unlocked for overclocking, and you wouldn't need that in a machine like this. All right, so I mean, the U series is quad core now, so I wonder if they'll go 6 cores in laptops like this now, but we'll see. So I'm excited, and I'll have more in the coming weeks. Anyway, guys, I'm Rich from NeoWin. Have a great night.